Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Drake, and I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be here with you because we've just finished this series on healing the human heart. And what we really find that healing the human heart is actually about rediscovering it. We realize that when we rediscover what is lost, we end up finding that heart is already healed. And this new series is described as that, finding what is lost. And I want to suggest that that is such an important element to be about right now, because it's so easy to find yourself lost in the world. It's easy to lose your relationship to yourself. But if you calm down on a regular basis, you automatically rediscover what is lost. And we end up realizing that that peace has never actually truly been lost. It's about finding the courage to realize how beautiful we are exactly as we are. Exactly as the world is. There's something going on in the world that's going to bring out the very best of who we are. And that is that rediscovery. And so I want to suggest that you use discovery, finding lost elements, as a metaphor for finding yourself. And so how do we do it? How do we find what is lost? Well, I want to suggest having a simple process of finding things is a great way to start. I mean, imagine not being able to find your keys. When you can't find your keys, sometimes that is a real challenging element. Maybe you need to go somewhere, or maybe there's some important time you need to be at a certain place. So one of the things that happens when we feel like we've lost something is some part of us, at least for a lot of us, for myself quite often, kind of gets upset with ourselves for not being able to find what we're looking for. And I want to suggest that this happens in small areas like trying to find your keys, but also happens in big areas like trying to find your place in the world, trying to find what you are here for. But if we slow down and become patient, if we slow down and activate a process of being confident, we tend to find what we're looking for. So if you can't find your keys, that's the first thing I'm encouraging you to do, is just be confident and go about your business. Continue to get ready to leave, but have that confidence that has your eyes open. When you step out of the desperation to find what you're looking for, very often you'll look on the kitchen counter and your keys will be there, even though you looked before and didn't see them. So the first element is go about your business confidently. Stick to a mission, and part of that mission is keeping your eyes open for those keys to show up. Second element is when you are looking for your keys, if you can't find them, begin to visualize the keys. Notice tactile details. Feel the weight of the keys in your hand. Right now, you can feel your keys in your hand if you imagine it. You handle your keys so much. What did those keys feel like? Feel it. And visualize it, and then begin to ask yourself, as you continue to go on, how am I going to feel when I find these keys? I'm going to feel a sense of relief. I'm going to feel a sense that I'm going to get to my appointment on time. I'm going to feel a release of being impatient with myself, and I'm going to realize that by doing this, I developed less impatience. I improved. What I'm suggesting is that if you improve how you feel about yourself when you're looking for something that's lost, it will affect other bigger issues. Another element that's going to happen is I'm going to realize that my process works by calming down and opening my eyes and beginning to imagine myself in success. I am bringing that thing I'm looking for towards me rather than desperately being frantic to find it. And I want to suggest too that when you do this, you're going to realize the power of being grounded in completion. Realize that your best is coming to you. What is yours is coming to you, and you will find your keys. So I want to thank you for joining here. I'm going to ring the bell. Listen carefully. When we step into a process of being at ease, but still in mission, we find what we're looking for. So thank you for being part of this new 40-day series, and let's find ourselves together. Namaste, my friends. Keep on keeping on. Don't give up. Take care.